Hello, everybody. It's so good to have you all here with us again. I have another fun guest with me today. Thank you, Alexis, for joining me. Alexis owns Salt Lake City Muay Thai. It's a martial arts, well, obviously, I'm going to let you tell us a little bit about what you do because that'll be a lot easier than me trying to explain it. But I met Alexis also at a Lady Bosses retreat not too long ago and just loved her energy and enthusiasm. And coming from a gym owner's perspective, I thought she would be a great person to help us talk about our theme for the month, which is, being at the top of our game as a business owner and the things that we can do to help us stay there when there's a lot of stress and a lot of overwhelm. And thank you so much for being here, Alexis.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure, Britta. Thank you so much. Oh, there's my dog, Penny. I told Britta that she might want to join the video today. So
I love it. I think it makes it just like real and very personable. So welcome,
Absolutely.
Penny. It's good to have you here too.
Yes, she's like our unofficial mascot at SLC
Right.
Muay Thai. Sometimes she comes and hangs out with us. So my gym has been there actually for 11 or 12 years now. It was originally opened as just a Muay Thai gym in a small space, and in the last 10 years has expanded. I've been the full-time owner and sole owner since last year. And we just have so much fun. We also have MMA classes, so we have some grappling as well as the stand-up striking with Muay Thai. And I'm also a certified personal fitness trainer as well and nutrition coach. So that's something that we're expanding into as well that we offer.
That's awesome. Well, you are definitely an expert in the field of, of keeping us at the top of our game physically. And I'm sure you have some other tips and tricks being a personal trainer that can help us physically, emotionally, spiritually, all in, to keep us all in alignment. So what are some tips and tricks that you have that you could offer coming from your perspective as a gym owner?
Absolutely. These tips are not just for business owners. I think that they could be applied for everyone, but these are definitely issues that I've encountered specifically as a business owner that I like to enforce with myself, and I think other people could benefit from. First and foremost is to find a movement practice that you love. I don't feel like anyone should dread their workout or not look forward to it. It should be something you look forward to.
You're much more likely to follow through, right? If you have something you love.
Yes, it should be. I am one that feels like life should be enjoyed. So find something that you love. Unless you like your workout to be grueling and torturous, some people love that. And in that case, that's for you. Some people don't love that. We have a saying in my industry to know your fighter, know your the person you're training and know yourself, what they need and what they benefit from. So find things that you actually enjoy and that you actually love. I actually spent some time working for 24-hour fitness. My stepdad was really big into weightlifting, but it was something that I never felt like I could really get into. I was like never really big into that gym scene, even working for a big chain fitness gym. But when I found Muay Thai, it was just something different and something that just lit my soul on fire, and I absolutely loved it. And it was something I looked forward to and something I wanted to add more of into my life, and I just couldn't get enough of. So I definitely recommend finding those movement practices that you love, that sing to your soul, that you look forward to doing. I know that one thing we have in common is our love of the outdoors and getting outside and hiking and walking in nature. So that's something that I even do with some of my personal training clients that want to spend more time outdoors and maybe not sure how to do that or where to go. Or just need some support with that. So
I totally agree. I love hiking, but I also, don't love running, but I do like weightlifting, so everybody's so individual. And I think that's why it's so great that there's so many different options out there. And I haven't made it down to your gym yet, but it is at the top of my list. So I'm really excited to come and try it out. Okay. And I know you mentioned you had some other tips as well.
Absolutely. The second one is to schedule time for yourself and actually stick to it. Whether that comes to, committing to going to a class or just time for yourself to go for a walk outside in the neighborhood. Schedule that time before everything else. One of the themes in my life recently has been to put myself first. Make sure you put yourself first. It's so liberating, especially as a business owner when you have a busy schedule, to look at your schedule ahead of time and put in time for yourself first. And don't cancel it. Don't cancel on yourself. When you made the conscious decision to invest time in yourself, or maybe you've invested money in yourself with a personal trainer or something like that, or with a gym membership, you want to show up for that, right? And not squander the opportunity or cancel on yourself last minute. You want to be professional in your dealings, even with yourself. So put yourself first and stick to those commitments. Don't make a habit of canceling on yourself. Making a habit of showing up for yourself can really be good on a lot of different levels. Like you said, mind, body, and soul. Show up for yourself first.
I love that. That's such a great idea. And sorry about all that noise. Can you hear that?
I can't, no.
Okay, well, good. That's good. Then no one else is going to be bothered by some weird like buzzing in the background. Okay, so yeah, I feel like kind of like you said, right? It's really easy to let that go, but it's gonna put you off your game if you don't make yourself a priority. It's gonna like physically drain you, emotionally drain you, and you're not gonna perform as well in the end. So I love that tip. Thank you.
Absolutely. I know my gym members and martial arts practitioners, like a lot of us are better people for our martial arts practice, you know, without that, sometimes we go crazy. So it's a good thing to have that time and take that time.
Awesome. Cool. And then did you have anything else that you wanted to share? I know we like to keep these short, but I love all the information you can share with us.
Absolutely. The last one that I wanted to share is don't forget to fuel. Again, one of the personal things that I struggled with for a long time was like ignoring natural hunger cues and things like that, saying, oh, I'll eat later, I'm too busy, I don't have the time. A habit that I've worked to build is to first understand those cues, be tuned into myself, and understand what I need, but also to understand that I will operate at a higher level when my needs are met. Instead of pouring, I always say, instead of pouring from a bottomless cup, pour from an overflowing cup. And I mean that figuratively and literally, right? I would rather be the person who has excess fuel to spare rather than the person broken down on the side of the road. Even in my days when I used to work in the service industry, I was always known for having snacks on hand. People would be like, oh, I'm starving. Do you have any snacks? Like, yeah, of course I do. So don't forget to fuel. Don't, no matter what you're doing, even if you're super active or not, your brain still needs fuel to function. So don't forget to feed yourself. And make it easy. Sometimes I even get stuck in the trap of overcomplicating things and not knowing what to eat or when, but just having snacks on hand, things like jerky or dried fruit or trail mix. Those are things that I have stashed like everywhere in like every bag or purse that I own, my training bags at home, at the gym, in my car. Make sure, again, that's part of taking care of yourself first, is making sure that you have the fuel to function. So
I know a lot of times I like to make up a big batch of like cooked vegetables at the beginning of the week that I can add either like some chicken to or some eggs to or something, just so that I have something ready that can be done in a quick minute. So that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely the thing to do. And I'll mention, of course, that if you feel like you're struggling in these areas or you're not sure where to start or what to do, hire a coach. Like I said, I'm taking on clients and I'm always happy to recommend coaches. There's no shame in asking for a little help, right? That's what professionals are for. We're professionals. It's okay to hire a professional. Even myself, as a coach, I still work with coaches to step up my game and expand my knowledge as well. So don't be afraid to hire out for the stuff that you need help with as well.
That's awesome. I mentioned this with Marcy last week. I love coaches. They've been a huge benefit for my business, for my, exercise. I've done coaches in several different areas. So I totally agree with that. That's great tips.
Yeah.
I know you also mentioned that at Salt Lake City Muay Thai, you offer a complimentary class. Do you want to just tell a little bit about what that is?
Yes, absolutely. I would love to invite everyone to come check out a class. One of my missions as the gym owner is to make martial arts training accessible to everyone. You don't have to be an elite athlete or a professional fighter. You don't have to step into the ring or even do contact sparring. We'd love to have you come in and join a class. They're friendly for all levels. We have them 5 to 6 days a week, and we're always adding more classes and more modalities. So check us out. You can sign up online for the free trial class on our website, just slcmuaythai.com. Or if you have any questions, feel free to text the gym number or give me a call. I run all the back end stuff, so you can send me a message directly through any of our pages and you'll get to me. I'm happy to help you out.
That's so fun. But you never know, like if you've just not liked exercise in the past, maybe this is your thing. So kind of like Alexis said it was with her. So
Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely. Come check it out. It's worth a shot.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much for your time, Alexis. Appreciate your tips and sharing your wisdom with us. And bye, Penny. It was nice to
Penny
have
says
you too.
goodbye.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you
Talk
so
to you
much for
later.
having me, Britta. Talk to
Yeah.
you soon.
Okay. Bye.